All right, let's talk about hiring. It's not what it used to be, right? We're moving away from those mountains of paper and endless admin tasks and into something way smarter, way more strategic. So let's break down exactly how that works. So let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You put up a job posting, a really great one, and boom, your inbox just explodes. We're talking hundreds of resumes. It's a lot. Pretty overwhelming, isn't it?
Well, if you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are not alone. But the good news is there's a much smarter way to handle all that. We're going to explore how you can cut through the noise and find that perfect person for the job.
Okay, so where do we even begin? Well, we start right there with that giant pile of resumes. And the very first step to getting your time back, it's something called automated resume parsing. And honestly, it is a total game changer. So what on earth is resume parsing? Think of it like this. It's a piece of tech that acts like a super fast assistant. It can instantly read any resume you throw at it, pull out all the important stuff, skills, experience, contact info, and neatly organize it into a profile that you can actually search. And I mean, look at what it grabs automatically. You've got names, contact details, work history, all their skills and certifications, their education. It pulls all of this instantly from pretty much any format, PDFs, Word docs, you name it. Seriously, the days of mind-numbing copy-pasting, they're gone. And this is why it matters so much. It's not just about saving a few minutes here and there. It completely frees you from that manual, repetitive grind. It lets you stop being a data entry clerk and start focusing on what you're actually great at, evaluating the real people behind those resumes. Okay, awesome. So now all your candidates are organized into these nice, neat profiles. But how do you find the best one in that big pile? The perfect match? Well, that's where we take a huge step up from just searching for keywords. It's time to bring in the AI. Just think about the difference for a second. The old way, you type in a keyword, say Java, and you'd get back every single resume that happened to have that word in it. But modern AI, it gets the context. It actually understands the difference between a senior developer who's been coding in Java for a decade and, an intern who mentioned it one time in a college project. So you're probably wondering, how does the AI actually pull this off? It's actually a pretty straightforward three-step process. First, it scans both the job description and all the resumes, pulling out all the relevant skills. Then, it immediately filters out anybody who doesn't have the absolute must-have skills you flagged. And finally, it takes everyone who's left, scores them, and ranks them. Boom, your top candidates are right there at the top of the list. And the impact of doing it this way is, well, it's huge. It really comes down to two big things: speed and fairness. You're going to fill your roles way faster, and this is super important, you're also making the process much more fair by focusing only on what people can actually do. So how much faster are we talking here? We're talking 2 to 3 times faster. I mean, just imagine it. Instead of spending hours or even days sifting through resumes, you instantly see your top candidates. You get to skip all that manual screening and jump straight to talking to the right people. And this next part, this is a really big deal. When you focus purely on skills and experience, this AI-powered matching can slash hiring bias by up to 40%. It helps level the playing field, making sure that you're evaluating people based on their actual abilities, nothing else. All right, so the AI has done its magic, and you've got your shortlist of amazing candidates. What's next? Well, now you have to keep them engaged, right? We all know about that dreaded communication black hole. Let's talk about how to escape it by automating all that busy work. The way we do this is with something called workflow rules, and they're exactly what they sound like. They're just simple if this, then that commands that you set up. For instance, you could say, if a candidate gets moved to the interview stage, then automatically send them a confirmation email. It's so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. And what kind of stuff can you automate? Oh, pretty much all the repetitive things that eat up your day. We're talking personalized emails, SMS updates, automatically changing a candidate's status, assigning tasks to your team members. You can even have it instantly ping a hiring manager the second a great new person applies. And that's really the whole point of this. Automation isn't here to replace the human touch. It's here to free you up so you have more time for it. It lets you focus on what actually matters, building relationships and engaging with fantastic candidates. So, you've got all this great new efficiency, but how do you actually know if it's working? How do you make it even better? Well, you've got to measure it. It's time to stop just guessing, stop hiring in the dark, and start making smart, data-driven decisions.
Now, two of the most critical metrics you'll want to watch are time to fill and time to hire. They sound similar, but they're different. Time to fill is the big picture, from the moment you post the job until someone accepts the offer. Time to hire, on the other hand, is all about the candidate's experience. It measures the time from when you first find a great candidate to when they officially say yes.
So why do you need to track these? Because these numbers tell you a story. They pinpoint exactly where the bottlenecks are in your hiring process. Are you taking way too long to schedule interviews? Is the offer stage dragging on forever? The data doesn't lie. It shows you precisely where you can get better and faster. And that brings us to the final piece of this whole modern recruiting puzzle. And that is the simple fact that hiring doesn't just happen when you're chained to your desk anymore. The best tools today put your entire hiring command center right in the palm of your hand so you can keep things moving from literally anywhere.
I mean, just think about what you can do from your phone. You can add a new candidate you just met. You can schedule an interview that syncs right with your calendar. You can call or text someone with just one tap. Instantly update their status in the pipeline. You can even record voice notes right after a call so you don't forget the details. It's all about keeping that momentum.
So when you pull all of these pieces together, the parsing, the AI, the automation, the data, what you get is a completely new strategic way of working. It's really built on three core ideas. You save a ton of time, you communicate way better with everyone involved, and you make much, much smarter decisions. And in the end, it really all boils down to one simple question you have to ask yourself. Are you spending your day buried in tedious, manual tasks, or are you spending it on what actually moves the needle? Finding, connecting with, and hiring amazing people.